let's get this on the road.
Just may need to tame his aggression a tiny bit now and then, Danya. I mean, it's always awkward to be a commentator on people who are so many galaxies ahead of me, but...
Yeah, Jan sucks. I mean, yeah, he really should play better. I mean, honestly, just like, yeah, kind of weak sauce.
Yeah. But the position forced upon us, he played very, very aggressively against Bortnik in that game. The second game, remember, he had survived the bad opening and then he chooses to sack the exchange rather speculatively, manages to win that one. And then last game against Hans, forcing knight a4, knight b6, knight b2, super aggressive. So maybe you should go for a slower game.
I mean, I feel like I can criticize them because when I played my first World Championship match, against Johanna Zukertort,
right?
Yeah, just kidding. It is such a privilege to watch these players, and honestly, the field for this qualifier has been not just strong, obviously, but exciting. You've had matchups that you just don't see that often.
Yeah.
And right off the bat, they have to use their brains rather than the spacebar.
Yeah, this format actually gets a few more players in compared to what we're used to seeing in a super tournament. Normally, you would consider the Grand Slam in Weissenhaus to be a super tournament, but to my eyes and to my level, this knockout is already a super tournament. With a general level above 2,700. And by having 16 players and the qualifier to pick 4 players and the knockout, we're seeing some different faces and some different matchups, like you say.
The computer criticized Jans. It's like you woke up and already you sinned. It's like, but I didn't do anything. I just rolled out of bed. E5 apparently already inaccurate.
Wow.
Wait, how can it be +1? Is there a tactic here? Wait a second. Can I just pause for a moment?
Yeah, that's a weird move to give a question mark to.
I'm just like, I smell something here.
Very often in Fischerand, you can't play these sort of center counter style openings if there's no knight to attack the queen after DE5.
Yeah, I mean, maybe D5. Okay, anyways, he didn't do it. It's that ship is still. He plays C3, which is also totally reasonable. Because let's not forget, Hans only needs a draw.
Yeah.
And he's getting his knight around to F3. Which I like. I think he's adopting a very solid strategy.
Yeah. Nepo has white.
Oh shoot. Sorry. My bad. I was
trying to think, is there another way for me to give you that piece of information?
No, please don't give it to us directly. Sorry, I don't know why I thought Hans was white. Yeah, Hans is black. Okay, so then E5 is a very bold strategy for someone who only needs a draw.
Yeah.
So what I said was so meaningless, I feel like you could take its inverse and it would still, vaguely make sense. This is the key to commentating. It's like the opposite of what I said to be made to fix. Yeah, what I meant to say is actually Hans is blunders. He just flat out blundered this move.
I'd seen it actually because I was thinking about about how to handle knight d4, and I thought, oh, if knight d4 gets played, you play queen d3, and the rook's undefended.
Insofar as Hans has any tendencies, he sometimes will rush the move. Like Nepo played rook e5. Clearly, he anticipated the knight moving. He had to slow down, but the game is not over.
Wait, was queen d4 not winning?
Queen d4, rook d4,
bishop g6,
rook d1 check,
king h2.
Yeah.
hg, rook e8, king g8, bishop a3.
Oh my god. The Puzzle Battle Championship's coming up. You better be in it. Oh my gosh. That was winning on the spot. And then c5. Give me that pawn. Beautiful. Let's go back to the game though. Great find by you. Nepo trades queens. Obviously he is winning. Completely winning. Yeah, this is also resignable. Rook h5 is mate.
Oh. Rook h5, that's handy. So he's preparing bishop takes d4 before going rook h5.
Hans resigns. Wow.
Wow, okay, so we're getting at least one playoff here.
And that's... Hans will be kicking himself. He played knight d4 in... Okay, he took under a minute. Queen d3 you have to see. And if he would have moved his knight elsewhere, maybe some chances. But ultimately, all credit to Jan. A good game. And just great composure by Jan Nepomniachtchi. Hans, he went off to a good start and maybe rushed that knight move into the center.